Philip Lindsay.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face
Philip
at.
Lindsay.
Plenty, don't even know where waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy. Ask the mirror, how you put up with this foolery? It reply, how you put up with this song and dance, soulless buffoonery. Long romance, death, what it do to me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the...
I finally got a hit stick.
Make a 3-inch from the guitar. Yeah, see, there you go. Just turn to the crowd and do it. Corner, KCP with 5 to shoot. Lands, fires up the 3. That's 1 quarter goal. Maybe we can try one.
19-yard line.
Le'Veon still on their roster?
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger rolling to his right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On third down, Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
This is
oh, this nigga threw my tight end out the way. Yeah. That's what a lot of them boys do in the league.
It'll be a loss
they
of
just game
1,
plan.
and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
46. Go, get out there, get out there. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. He got 29 yards that time.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
To throw is Prescott.
Oh, come on. Come on. Let's go, Zeke.
And as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up.
Hey, that boy was just trying to bet that dub that you owe him, Leash.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Football switches hands back to Pittsburgh. And speaking of the Steelers, that loss last week to Oakland did them no favors. A very surprising defeat. But they had a chance, if they had won that game, to put a little separation between them and Baltimore.
And we all expected that going in, didn't we? They were favored going to Oakland to win against the Raiders team that had won 2 games prior to that one. You knew Baltimore was going to have a struggle in Kansas City. We probably thought that they would lose, and they did in overtime. That would give them a much better cushion, but they didn't play that well. Roethlisberger hurt, came back late. James Conner doesn't play with the ankle injury. They've got to get right, though, because they've got the New England Patriots coming to town.
And then after New England, they go to New Orleans before finishing back home with Cincinnati.
He's trying to go up top.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on. Oh, this is about to be a 21, bro. He's throwing it right to me like that.
Inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go, 47. Swing to the field, right. To the right.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Elliott,
we know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Prescott to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing. Prescott escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Again to Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set
what you
the
call it
edge.
with the backup running back? Tavon Austin.
Second down, Prescott.
Oh, man.
Got tipped, got to throw everything off.
Fake
Brings
as
up
fuck.
3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering what it's going to
get up like that cover
or bad for your team.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. No signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Jonathan Bostic able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw this time. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Told you about to get up out that shit, man.
Amari Cooper from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And now out come the Steelers. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. On second down, Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. The Steelers, of course, had all the questions lingering with Le'Veon Bell. Tip of the cap to James Conner. He really has filled in nicely.
He prepared himself as if he were going to be the starter right from week 1. And I got to see him in preseason, and you saw a little bit of everything. His ability to run inside, also run to the perimeter, catch the ball in the backfield. And how about his season opener again?
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown, 71 yards. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Come on. Come on, Tavon.
He's going to go past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin. with a return of
I ain't gonna lie, this is my third game in a row taking one back though. I did the same. Yeah, I'm playing.
21-7.
Yeah, it's 21-7 right now.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steelers.
I ain't gonna lie, he was looking for you though.
Back on the field, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On the left side, it's McDonald. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger.
Run what up? Thank you.
Intercepted a third
21 spread, sir.
Picked off at the 46. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Okay, well, that incompletion, I've been waiting to get this in because I wanted to ask you about that crazy finish in Miami. How in the world did they find their way to the end zone?
That was something, wasn't it? Now, I've seen a few along the way. In college football, Boise State over Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl. You remember that one?
Yep.
With the hook and lateral play, and they had a bunch of crazy plays down the stretch. But this one in the NFL, especially considering you kind of knew they had to do something like this, yet they still were able to pull it off. 69
Why my players don't jump for the ball, bro?
To Kenyon
That was
Drake.
a touchdown.
And then, of course, Gronk was on the field in case they threw the Hail Mary. Outran Gronk to the end zone. What a finish for the Dolphins.
So last year we had the Minnesota Miracle. Now we had the Miami Miracle this season. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Single receiver. Go. Get out there. Here we go. 47. Here we go. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And his kick is right through.
I got you another time, bro. Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You want to finish this? I usually don't play at 21 spread.
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
I ain't gonna lie, I did this. Vari beat me by 21 yesterday.
The Steelers with a 1st
I did the same shit
at their 25-yard line.
Might as well go ahead and just. This nigga leap.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off.
I'm sorry, I thought you wanted to finish it. Come on, man. Nah, bro. We could play another time. I'm always on, bro. I'm always on. Play Unleash.